All right, so Amy Winehouse is back in rehab.
Are we really shocked?
Not really.
Yeah.
But this time it's because her father actually sat her down and basically said, we think you're having another issue or problem with your drinking and you need to go back to rehab. What do you think is going to happen here? Do you think it's going to work? Do you think she's...
Well, yeah, and she also has a tour coming up this summer, so of course you really want to be clear-headed and ready, prepared for that. That's you don't really want alcohol issues having to go out on the road and rely on that. But I don't know. I mean, it's we see it with Lindsay Lohan, her father trying to get involved. Britney Spears' dad, and has quite successfully helped turn her around, managing her money with the whole conservatorship and everything. But Amy Winehouse, I don't know. It's a different kind of breed there,
yeah, and
right?
in Britney Spears' case, her father pretty much took over her whole everything, existence.
Yeah.
He manages her finances.
Right.
He basically probably tells her where to go, when to do it,
exactly.
what to say.
Though hasn't she kind of looked like a little bit of a robot lately on
well,
some
exactly.
of the award
so
shows?
then you got to wonder. I mean,
yeah.
Amy Winehouse to me seems more of the rebellion, crazy girl.
Almost like she has an image to live up to.
Exactly, like she's kind of fulfilling some sort of...
Right, that's kind of part of the Amy Winehouse look and everything is looking like she needs to be in rehab. So, and of course she had the song too that goes along with it. But I don't know, I mean, obviously we want her to be healthy and do well, and if you can just keep up the character without actually being addicted, then that would be great.
That's
too.
true, but I do find that a lot of young people, especially when rehab comes into play, everyone's being forced into this situation.
Right.
They're sat down by someone who says to them, you need to go to rehab because this is not looking good for you, and it's failed many times. You see it with Lindsay Lohan, like you said, she keeps being forced to go back, not by choice, and obviously it hasn't worked. So in this situation, is that going to happen again?
Yeah, well, and they need to do it on their own. They need to be able to, acknowledge their own problem and go to rehab without being forced in against their will. I think that's kind of the problem too.
All right,
yeah.
well, we'll see how it goes for Amy, but I guess in turn with that, we go to a story of Lindsay Lohan, who apparently is now on house arrest, which she probably
When has she not been in the news in the last 3 or 4
Well,
years?
exactly, and now apparently there's a story coming out saying that she has been drinking.
Well,
even though...
Don't you think anyone's going to try to sell any story that they can to, get something out there? There are a lot of people who have stuff against her, and I don't really know why. But it is an interesting thing. I mean, if someone sat right there, if they have pictures, great, fine. But you can't just go blabbing, saying, "Oh yeah, I saw her."
But would you be surprised if she had or not? Given her track record, given everything that has happened and everything that she has done, would you be surprised if this story was true?
Gosh, I'm so split on that because I want to say no, I wouldn't be surprised at all just because of her track record, but lately it really seems like she is trying to get her life together, and we've seen her, so kind of cleaned up seemingly, and she's moved into this place in Venice, and we're seeing that she's gone out and bought all these canvases, and she has scripts, and people are talking to her about being in movies, and I think she realizes, she's kind of throwing all this good stuff away, and it is kind of opposite of Amy. Like, she realizes it finally.
Yeah.
I've got to.
I agree and I disagree because I feel like she's been down this road where she did go to rehab. She came out, she cleaned up her life for 2-3 months, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, she's back down a beaten course and
well, all she has to
drinking
keep
and
doing
drugs
is looking at her dad and realize that is not who I want to be. Let's go down this road.
Well, hopefully she can clean it up, and I guess we'll see what happens to both of them.
Exactly. Best wishes to both of them.
Best wishes to both of them. Hopefully they can get their careers on track and surprise everyone.
Oh, well, yeah. That would be a nice little career surprise from both.
Yeah,
Do
I think so,
something we don't
especially,
expect of them. Be nice role models.
Be nice role models.
Come on, girls, you can do it. Yeah.
I mean, they are in their 20s, so they have some time to make mistakes.
Young ones. 20s.